Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle, 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 doo. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Today I was going to style my mustache into a handlebar for work, but I forgot to do it. And then what I was going to do was tomorrow make a video of me trimming it from this long to maybe this long. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe because the weekend is tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. So I think I'll actually not shave it, but style it on Monday. I don't know. I have to give a big old presentation at work on Tuesday. So I don't know. Maybe I don't want to mess with my facial hair too much in case I ruin it. So maybe Wednesday we'll try something new. I don't know. I'm just feeling like it's about time for something new. Nothing drastic, but just like shorter. I want to try a shorter one. Kind of like, instead of like the big curls I used to do, I'm thinking like just kind of like Pringles curls. The Pringles guy. Okay, anyway, what we're here to do, now that I've wasted 1 minute and 30 seconds of your time, 35, 36, let's do a random ranking. Let's go to that movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking 3 movies. Georgia Peach. Ooh. Here we go. Maybe this movie, and then this movie right here, and then let's try this one on for size. All right, let's see if we've seen them all. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yep, and yes. This is cool. Do you remember yesterday we pulled Bullet to the Head? Who stars in this film? Why, that's Sylvester Stallone. If you thought we were done talking about Sylvester Stallone, you were wrong, because today I pulled Cliffhanger. This movie's really good, and what was cool was I showed my wife this movie recently. It was her first time watching it, and she loved it. Like, sometimes that happens. A lot of times with the older films, she just can't get into them, I think just because the dated quality or something, she'd rather watch something newer, something fresher, or an old movie that she's familiar with. That also, she does love old movies as long as she's familiar with them. Old, right? 90s, right? Yeah, I showed her this and she was like, this is great. And then, was it this movie? I can't remember, but then this was either one of the movies we watched or was the one that created this. I think it was the second movie. Anyway, we watched something. I think it was that movie Everest. I think we watched the movie Everest. Is that right? And then it turned into this thing where we were just watching mountain snow movies. And this was the second one we watched, and she thought it was great. And it was just fun. We were like marathoning these things. If there was a movie about people in the mountains and snow and cold and stuff, we were watching it, and it was great. And this movie is really entertaining. Wow, a lot of special features on here. I gotta check these out. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, a Stallone commentary. Has anybody listened to the Stallone commentary? Whoa, okay. Wow. And the technical audio crew did commentary, making of. But yeah, Stallone did a commentary on this. If you've listened to that, let me know. Is it good? Because not all commentaries are good. And I learned that when I watched the one for Castaway. And Elf. I really wasn't in the one from Elf with Will Ferrell. He just wasn't funny in it. It's like, dance, clown. Next we have Australia. I think I used to always say Australia. All, A-L, Australia. It wasn't like I thought it was spelled that way, but it was just kind of like, I guess, my accent. You know how some people, instead of the word saw, like, oh, I saw it, they'll say saw, I saw it. So it was that way with Australia as a kid. I would say Australia. But now I try to make a point to say Australia or Australia, 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 Australia. Yeah. Brad, am I saying that right? Buddy from Australia. So this movie here, I think I've only seen it once, and I was so disappointed in it. I was so excited to see this. I love Baz Luhrmann's Moulin Rouge and Romeo and Juliet. And I was like, boom, the trailers for this were popping. It just looked like it was just going to be an amazing movie. And then I didn't like it, and I thought it was overlong, and it just was not for me. And the same thing happened for The Great Gatsby. When Baz Luhrmann made The Great Gatsby, I was like, oh, dang, this could become my favorite movie of all time. Like, the trailers were that good. I was prepared to be like, step aside, Hook. And then I watched the movie, and I was like, ugh. Nope, not into it. But the trailers, man, they were good. Same thing for this. But the movie, wasn't that into it. Next we have Daredevil. Look at that. These two people here were married. Is this how they met? I wonder if this is how they met. So this here is Batman, a.k.a. Ben Affleck, Batfleck, as Daredevil. And then we got ourselves a little bit of Jay Garnes, Jennifer Garner, the mom in Llama Llama. And she's over here being Elektra. And Elektra made a return in Deadpool and Wolverine, which is off the charts. Awesome. Love that. Wouldn't it have been cool if he came back also? I think I would have liked that. Oh, man. Rest in peace to the great Michael Clark Duncan. One of my favorite villain portrayals out there. I just always liked Michael Clark Duncan. I think I first saw him in Armageddon, and I just fell in love with him in that movie and was just like, I want to see him in everything. Then I watched him in The Scorpion King, and I watched him in The Green Mile, and I don't know. He unfortunately didn't get that many roles because his life ended way too early, but always loved seeing him on the big screen. Also, we got ourselves a little bit of Colin Farrell right there. Don't say Colin Firth. Sometimes I accidentally call him Colin Firth. But that's a different guy. Look at this. 2 discs. We got ourselves some bonus features. I'm just looking at these special features and missing them. Look at that. This movie got 2 thumbs up from Ebert and Roper. How cool is that? All right, how are we going to rank these? I think what we're going to do, I'm going to go Cliffhanger at number 1, then Daredevil, because I just like Marvel. Kevin Smith is in this movie. Do you remember that? Kevin Smith is in this. He's like a arms expert or something like that. Happy Day. Is that his name? Happy from the MCU is in it. He plays the person that one of the Bash brothers from the Mighty Ducks plays now in the TV show version in the MCU. So yeah, he's like a lawyer or whatever. And then I'm gonna put Australia at the end. Oh my goodness! Look, this is Hugh Jackman and Elektra, Deadpool, Wolverine, Elektra. All right. So how are we going to rank these? I already said it. We're going to go Cliffhanger number 1, then Deadpool, and then Australia. But my question to you is, have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all 3 of them, how would you rank them? Would it be the same as this, or would it be the opposite, or something different? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.